Hello once again everyone and welcome to Crusnik's Purgatory. I'm your host Crusnik X, alongside me, A'rya Stormborn.
Somewhere.
And Stray.
Hi!
Oh dear, I think Arya's about to crash like something fierce. I don't know why, but yeah. And yep, there she goes. Darn it. I should let everyone know that at the time of this recording, the brand new expansion, Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, has been already released. So this is a fair bit late on the spectrum, but we are going to be continuing we're going to be opening up a brand new path while Karadin roasts us to high hell. So tonight we are going to be starting the Path of the Blue Mage. Now this is a limited job that was released in Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, and as such it will be sorted into that particular category of videos. But let's not waste any more time and get right down to it. So in order to become a blue mage, you need to have a level 50 job. That's a given. But once you do, you can speak to the zealous yellow jacket who's standing right here. Let's get right down to it with the level 50 quest out of the blue.
You there! Would I be right in guessing you're an adventurer? If so, I have a request to make. We've had reports of some charlatan claiming to be a blue mage, whatever that's supposed to be. He could be a blue-arsed wharf rat for all I care, but I hear he's selling so-called soul crystals to adventurers for a tidy sum. Apparently, they're meant to give the holder all sorts of mystical powers, which is a load of chocobo shite according to a dozen or so dissatisfied customers. You see, spells and whatnot are not really my field of expertise, which is why I want you to help me investigate. I need you to tell me whether these crystals are the genuine article. If they turn out to be fakes, I'll arrest him on charges of fraud, and you will receive fair payment for your assistance. And if they, by some miracle, end up doing what he claims, you might be able to pick up a new parlor trick or two. So, are you in?
Why not?
Very good. We received word he's haranguing passers-by near Summerford Farms. I'll meet you there.
Alright. Oh no, Stray's dead. Oh well, nothing for it then. Alright, let's ride. Oh, I just cleared two fences in a single bound. That was awesome.
I'm coming.
Seriously though, that was nothing short of awesome.
You got here just in time. It looks like he's about to make his pitch.
Here we go.
Did you go south or north?
South.
Foul.
Wait, which way did you go?
I went middle north. Been a while since I've done.
Oh well. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Martin, and today I present to you a wonder of the new world. I call it Blue Magic. Beyond the Indigo Deep live the Wallaki, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting. Like black and white magic, it draws on ether from our surroundings. But that's where the similarities end, my friends. I'm sure you've all seen wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, and what have you. It's a form of self-defense, see, but it's still magic. The Wallaki discovered how to harness ether in the same way and wield the forces of nature. But how, I hear you cry? It's simple. You have to attune your mind to the instincts of the beast. When a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its ether and make its power your own. Of course, it's not as easy as picking fights with the local wildlife, but my Wallaki mentors taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you. Behold, the power of blue magic! By the 12! Did you see that? I thought you'd be impressed. Now, before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you, for the Wallaki, this color holds special meaning. Sacred even. And seeing as this ain't white or black magic, it seemed like the perfect fit. I suppose you're also wondering what you need to become a blue mage like me. Well, for starters, you'll be wanting one of these. A soul crystal. And don't forget a specially designed outfit to help you look the part. I'll even throw in one of these spell books, personally penned by yours truly, containing everything you need to know about learning blue magic. I've got enough for all of you, but you better snap 'em up before it's too late. Are you lot really that dense? Can't you see he's playing you for fools? Oh, female. Drive the beast to attack? More like run headlong into battle with only a silly blue costume for protection. Of course, no one can claim it's fraud when they're at the bottom of some creature's belly. We feast on your flesh, smallskins. Your gods cannot save you now. All of you, stay back.
That's where you are.
No more! Please spare us! They never stood a chance! Bugger all this swords and shields nonsense! I'm giving blue magic a try!
There's definitely something fishy going on here. And the arrival of those Mamanjas was a little too timely for my liking. Come on, let's see where he goes next.
Still having trouble with the network, eh, A'rya?
Just a bit.
Oh.
Now where'd you go?
I got teleported to...
It looks like he's heading for the Moabi dry docks. Follow me.
That says it.
I got teleported to the Lathagran checkpoint.
You're at the bridge.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
No, I skipped the cutscene because I thought I was behind. So I'm probably where you're heading to next.
Oh, the little
Yeah.
Candlekeep quarry.
Candlekeep Key.
Yeah.
Alright, but first I gotta speak to the zealous yellow jacket over here.
According to one of the guards, this Martin character has been skulking around the docks over the last few days. Apparently, he's been begging for leftovers from the mess hall. Considering that he's making Gil hand over fist from gullible adventurers, this strikes me as more than a little odd. Anyway, he was last spotted making his way to the Salt Strand. Let's go!
Whoops, I didn't want headgear. I wanted to hide the staff. As we speak, I'm currently leveling Dragoon up to level 80 for that end of the spectrum as well, so it's going to be interesting to see how I work out everything, considering I have crafting quests to do, and gathering quests, and I have my...
Mage now.
And I have certain real-life duties that require my attention. Alright. There she is.
Just as I suspected. He's up to no good. Why else would he come all the way to a place like this?
Martin, you'll say you'll be less violent this time, but that was very violent. Very violent indeed. It all adds to the realism, and you lads did a great job. Your gods cannot save you now. Nice improvisation. That one bloke damn near shot himself.
I think we've seen enough. Hold it right there! I'm placing you under arrest on charges of fraud!
Fraud? This is all a big misunderstanding.
You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up. The same goes for you two. I knew you were in cahoots from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about as convinced by them as I was by your acting.
Say what you will about our sales technique, but there's nothing dodgy with the merchandise. I'll have you know I poured my heart and soul into these crystals, and the spell books explain how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault if the buyers can't be asked to read them. And if you're thinking about clapping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they were tailored especially with the needs of a blue mage in mind. I'll admit I had to cut a few corners to keep the cost down, but still.
It all boils down to whether the soul crystals are genuine or not. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you try this blue magic of his?
Come on, mate, don't be shy. Once you've learned your first spell, you'll know I ain't pulling your leg. I'll even let you borrow one of the outfits. Not digging the hat. Don't mind the rest of the outfit. Oh yes, very fetching. Well, you've been getting changed. La Tolja and Gahilja have been luring over a nice cooperative baby kraken to teach you water cannon. The bait's been laid, so one should turn up any moment now. Release the kraken! Run away, run away! That's a bit on the big side, lads. Not to worry. All you have to do is give it a few licks with the patented blue magic focus, or stick if you prefer, and our tentacle friend will return the favor by firing possibly quite painful jets of water at you. Oh, and try not to die. Alright, let's see how this works out. I whack you with my stick. Whacking a kraken with a stick. If there isn't something wrong with this, I don't know. Impressive! After that little escapade, you should be able to fire your very own water cannon. By the by, you don't, strictly speaking, need to be struck by the magic you're trying to learn, but that'll probably happen whether you wanted to or not. In some cases, repeatedly. As long as you're the one the beast's after, its power should be yours, assuming you can defeat it. You see, this is what most people don't realize about becoming a blue mage. When you start out, you're like a blank slate. It takes a fair amount of recklessness, bravery, to stare those creatures down and look into their souls. It's a shame that not all of my customers have your determination, but that's hardly grounds for calling me a fraud.
You don't think he's telling the truth, do you?
Yeah. Now that's settled, I'll be having my wares back if you don't mind. Alright, let's speak with Martin. What's that? You still don't believe me? To be honest, mate, I don't know what more I can do. Tell you what, why don't I give you a soul crystal, outfit, and spellbook for free? That way, as a fully fledged blue mage, you can act as living proof of my innocence. Sound fair to you? I'll take it. Blue mage unlocked. Open the Blue Magic Spellbook under Character in the main menu to assign active actions. Blue Mage arms generally have no effect on your attributes. However, equipping armor and accessories that boost your intelligence will greatly increase the damage dealt by your offensive magic. If you lose your Blue Mage gear, replacements can be purchased from Calamity Salvagers in Limsa Lominsa, Gridania, and Ul'dah. Alright, my number of available gear sets have increased. Alright, first and foremost, we have the Soul of the Blue Mage and the weapon Rainmaker. And now I will, first and foremost, not glamour plate, gear set list. Alright. So this is going to go to number 16. And now to assign it to the hotbar, which I am loath to do. There we go.
For now. Until it becomes relevant.
Yeah. Alright, and we also have obtained the Blue Mage True Blue Attire Coffer. Alright, let's, you saw it in the cutscene, now you'll get to see it on me fully. For pants, for leg gear, we have the True Blue Trousers. For feet, the True Blue Boots. For body, we have the True Blue Coat. The True Blue Gloves for hand gear. And finally, the True Blue Hat for the headgear. And I don't think I'm going to be wearing the headgear a lot.
The only thing you'll be stuck with for the whole time is your weapon.
In fact, to be perfectly honest, I have a glamour in mind. It's just, I need to find the rest of the gear for it.
Oh, which glamour do you have in mind?
Oh, the butler's attire dyed blue.
Ah.
For right now, though, we're going to switch back to the True Blue gear. And we're going to continue with the Blue Mage questline. We won't wear neck gear, because that's not going to do us any good. Alright. Let's talk to Martin and complete the level 1 quest, Blue Leading the Blue. Well, I suppose you'd better show this yellow jacket that getting smacked about by a mad kraken wasn't a waste of time after all. Just take aim at Lato John and fire off a water cannon. If anyone knows how a proper blast feels, it's him. Gods know he's been on the receiving end enough times. This is the only way? Alright, first and foremost, I am going to move water cannon to a more appropriate place in my hotbar. Second, I'm going to open up said Blue Mage spellbook to explain so, this spell, easily mastered via defeat of a kraken, fires a concentrated burst of water at one's opponent. As the liquid itself is conjured by manipulating ether to condense moisture in the air, the technique remains effective regardless of whether or not its caster has access to a body of water. So, it's the first, now, in order to equip this spell, because we can't use it right now, you have to set it to active. As such, we need to, which is why I opened up the Blue Magic spellbook. So, we'll assign this to our active set. And just keep it like that. Now we can cast it. Oh, hey, Leon's here. Probably watching me on my channel.
And thinking, why is he doing that?
Yeah. Painful yet refreshing. Refreshing yet painful. See? I was still on the truth, wasn't I? Well then, We'd best be going. It's been a pleasure.
Not so fast, you blue-haired twit! I'll admit the spell worked as you said it would, but you can't sell those soul crystals without adequately explaining the risks. It's irresponsible! Some might even call it deliberately neglectful. You're not under arrest, but from this day forth, you are strictly forbidden from peddling any more of your wares. If I hear you've sold so much as a blue handkerchief, I will hunt you down and throw you behind bars! For your aid in the investigation, you have my thanks. Fare you well.
I don't bloody believe it. Just as I was beginning to turn a half-decent profit.
Well, well, that was quite the show, darlings. Neither black nor white magic, but something new entirely. Blue magic. Yes, it's sure to draw a crowd, as you've amply demonstrated.
And who might you be?
The name's Royce, and I manage the Colosseum in Uldar. It's an arena where daring young souls such as yourselves perform feats of bravery for the audience. Unlike the Colosseum, the vast majority of the entertainment pits man against beast, with the matches being brought to an end before either side suffers any serious injury. While our patrons revel in the thrill of combat, acts of wanton brutality and bloodshed are considered distasteful. Rather than savagery and slaughter, our appeal lies in the personas that our participants assume to add a touch of drama to the proceedings. However, I'm not one to settle for a mere modicum of success. My goal is to make the Celestium renowned the world over, and to that end, I have been searching for something truly unique. And that is when word of this blue magic of yours reached my ears. Martin, my blue bundle of crowd-pleasing wonderment, how would you like to be the very first contestant in the masked carnival? It would be an event pitting your magic against a host of bestial foes.
Listen, this is serious stuff. I didn't go through all the trouble of learning all these spells to entertain a bunch of gawping spectators.
Paying spectators, my dear. Some of them are quite wealthy, in fact. And you stand on a rather lot of coin.
Now you're talking my language.
I say, darling, where are you going? I was about to make you the same offer.
I hate to burst your bubble, love, but my, apprentice here's barely taken the first step on the road to becoming a blue mage. Wouldn't want him meeting a grisly end in the middle of your arena, would we? Once I learn some more blue magic, I'll win for sure.
That's the spirit. I'm in no rush, so take as much time as you need with your preparations. Perhaps you could oversee his training between matches.
Training? That wasn't part of the deal.
Oh, I'm not asking you to do it for free, my dear. Quite the contrary.
You'll pay me for that too? Consider it done.
That's what I like to hear, Martin. Let's get you to Uldar for your costume fitting. Come along.
I have to wear a costume as well? I've got a bad feeling about this. Damn, looking good in that outfit, A'rya. Well, you certainly look better than me, at least.
It's not too bad.
I'm all blue.
It's TARDIS blue.
Sky blue chocobo, blue fawn, blue outfit. I'm all blue today.
Alright, let's head back. Let's head off to Ul'dah. Alright, let's see. We have to go to the Steps of Thal for this. We'll take...
Weaver.
Yeah, well, either or. Miner or Weaver. Alright, let's talk to Royce.
It's just occurred to me that I never asked whether you actually want to take part in the Mass Carnival. Are you willing to endure Martin's training regime in preparation for the greatest performance of your life?
Yeah, why not?
You've made the right choice, my dear. I have high hopes for you.
I mean, if you say no, it kind of really puts a damper on the job.
I know, right?
As for your illustrious mentor, I believe he should be ready to make his grand entrance any moment now.
I'll be honest with you. It's a bit more extravagant than what I'm used to. Color's not bad, I suppose.
You look marvelous, my dear. Everyone, feast your eyes on the great Azuro.
Eh? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, nothing really, but it lends a certain degree of panache to your stage persona. No offense, darling, but the great Martin doesn't have quite the same ring to it. You'll be playing the role of an enigmatic nobleman who has deigned to grace the Celestium with his outlandish magics. Oh, where are my net manners? I never asked your name. Chris. We should come up with something a little more inspiring before you step into the arena. Ah, yes. I have some information concerning you two gentlemen. As you may have heard, Ul'dah has a law that bans members of most beast tribes from entering the city. It was mainly to keep out goblin merchants, you see. I have had someone else pour over the documents, and it seems there is no mention of the Mamulja whatsoever, meaning you are free to stay as long as you please. Well, with that, I think my work here is done for the time being. Martin, I leave Chris in your presumably capable hands. Best of luck.
I'll admit, I didn't think this is how things would turn out. But what's life without a few surprises, eh? So, it looks like I'll be guiding you on the path to becoming a blue mage. I get the impression you're no stranger to getting up close and personal with fearsome beasties, but when it comes to mastering the Wallachi's techniques, you've got a long way to go. It's the creatures themselves who will be doing all the teaching, though, and the spellbook will point you in the right direction. Of course, I wouldn't be much of a mentor if I just said come back when you've got a few more spells under your belt. Seems like you need something specific to aim for. Tell you what, why don't you start by learning Blood Drain? And who knows, it might even come in handy. Oh, it nearly slipped my mind. There are a few spells that you can only learn from creatures in the New World. Luckily for you, Gahilja has brought with him a fine selection of totems infused with their ether, to save you the trip across the Indigo Deep. No getting your hands dirty fighting off fiends, just absorb the ether and the magic is yours. Naturally, we're not going to just give them to you, since you're still only a novice. Wouldn't want you biting off more than you can chew. When you think you're ready, talk to Gailja. Gailja, very impressed by Chris's bravery when Kraken appeared. Now Chris must impress with skills as Blue Mage if you want these totems. You heard the man. There's a whole world of spells waiting for you, so go and start learning. Alright, now, how to learn these things? Well, the next quest will be available from Martin upon reaching level 10, but first, we gotta learn how to learn spells. Now, so, he said our first spell should be Blood Drain, right? That's spell number 17, and it's in Lower Lenosha. So, let's head to Lower Lenosha right now, shall we? In fact, invite to party. Invite to party.
The pinnacle of Blue Mage is me.
Alright.
Whee!
Oh, I see now. New adventurer, returner, and mentor party members will now receive an EXP bonus until attaining level 20. Okay, now I get it. Alright.
That's cause oh, something's up. It works for you, don't it? Whee!
Alright.
It's not blue. It's an insult to the Blue Mage. It's not blue.
It's too bad we can't change the car's colors.
Yeah, well.
Are we
You can-
driving around with a red hot rod?
Little red Corvette.
Little red Corvette. Damn it, now I want to listen to Prince.
I guess I should have known. I shouldn't sing that parody. Nope. That's just so... it's so wrong on so many levels.
Click.
So
I'll
Stray
keep you
will save
alive.
us... Yeah, Stray will protect... Wait, why couldn't you just use White Wind as Blue Mage?
I don't know. Seems easier this way. That way, if I do mess up, I can just res you.
Fair point. Alright, so here's how learning spells works before we go. So, if I recall correctly, they're looking for cave bats. So what we have to do is start fighting. Like so. And now we sit and wait.
I think I kind of drew them all to me.
Yep. I don't think it's the cave bats we want, though. Oh, there it is.
Was that for you or me?
What?
This is.
What, did you learn Blood Drain as well?
I think it came across my screen.
Yep. If it says you learned Blood Drain, then you got it. So now it's time to equip the... So, we go back to the Blue Magic Spellbook. And we'll put this one right here for now.
yeah, that would do
And
it.
now we can try it out, like so. Okay, you can kill him now. Thank you. Alright, so, spell number 17. Whoops. Spell number 17, Blood Drain. Through the draining of blood, this spell saps the foe's ether, a portion of which is then absorbed by the caster. In nature, such habits first appeared in creatures such as bats and chigos, whose naturalists theorized developed the ability to absorb nutrients via blood over the course of centuries. So, we basically just continue to learn spells as we come along. We can also, like, beat the crap out of other enemies as well while we're at it. And we can still do fates as well, so... The only things you can't do are duty finder parties. And raids are right out, so... You can go into...
Oh, that's a fate.
Hold on. So yeah, you can go into regular dungeons only when using a preformed or undersized party and the duty allows it. So yeah, pretty much all of the Realm Reborn stuff can be done as a blue mage as long as you have a preformed party. Everything above that, however, probably not. But right now the level is capped at 60, so... But yeah, the next Blue Mage quest will be attained from Martin at level 10. So we'll see you on that one. We'll see you when we get to that level. Until then, that's going to be it for this episode of Crusnik's Purgatory. Thank you to Stray and A'rya Stormborn for joining us.
You're welcome.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on Twitch or live at PlayStation and you like this show, click the follow button. Be sure to turn on notifications so you're well informed. And be sure to subscribe to me for access to exclusive live streams and videos. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like this video, click the like button below and leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel by clicking here. Click here to watch more by me, and click here to watch the next episode of Path of the Blue Mage. Until next time, Crusnik X signing out.
Bye.